Hey RCA Church family, it's Pastor Kevin here, enjoying this beautiful spring day. Wow, what a season we're in. And you know what? I believe that's a word from God for us, church. Don't waste the season that you're in. Don't despise this season. You know, I grew up in North Carolina, and this is the way I remember springs from back when I was a kid. We had 4 distinct seasons: winter, spring, summer, and fall. But it seems like the last few years, with global warming and all of that craziness going on, we've gone straight from winter into summer. Maybe only had a week of spring. But if you notice, we've had a real North Carolina spring this year. And what a blessing it's been. I hope you've been out. I hope you've been enjoying it. I hope you're out enjoying it right now today, watching this on your phone as you're doing something fun. But listen, I just want to challenge you. I believe that's a word from God. Don't despise the season that we're in. I know that this coronavirus season has been a slowdown. I know it's been frustrating in a lot of ways, but look, don't despise it. Rest, relax, enjoy it. It'll be over before you know it, and I just believe that God's at work in it. So my word is enjoy the season that we're in. You know, speaking of that, things that we can do right now during this season, we did an outreach just a couple weeks back where we partnered with the Hot Dog Shack and we fed the local community, and just yesterday we received a thank you note in the mail. I want to read this to you. It says, "Dear church members at RCA, this card is filled with love and hugs and happiness and hope from my heart straight to yours. What a wonderful surprise, the hot dog dinner for the area. God bless you all." Somebody right here in our community that was touched by our act of kindness, showing them Christ's love, and they sent a thank you note. So thank you for helping us, for giving, for volunteering, for making that outreach and some others that we have coming up here in the next few weeks. A part of making this season valuable and important. It's not something to be wasted or squandered. It's something to be used, and I encourage you with that. You know what, piggybacking right on that, we are just had Sunday an incredible Mother's Day service. I hope you've seen that online. If you haven't, you need to go back and you need to watch that. The Pastor Jody and her team did an awesome job. I love the spoken word. I love the pictures of our mothers that cycled through there. I love the incredible word from Pastor Jeanette, the legacy of a mother. Faith, hope, and love. Powerful, powerful Mother's Day service. Encourage you, check that out online on our Facebook or on our YouTube page if you missed that. But we're going straight from Mother's Day and springboarding into a new series starting this Sunday called Family Matters, because the family is so important. You guys have been reminded of just how important the family is during this season when you've been home with your family. And maybe you're going through some crisis. Maybe you've had enough of each other. Well, I believe this series is going to be just what you need, because it's going to help shed God's word and light on our families and God's plan and design and purpose for the family. Did you know that God instituted the family before he instituted the church? God cares a lot about the family, and he has a lot to say about it. In fact, Psalm 68:6 says this, that God sets the lonely in families. Families are one of God's ways of healing us and restoring us, and we'll be talking about that. And this coming Sunday, we're kicking off with a special focus on our kids. Pastor Jeanette and her team will be back, and they'll be ready to focus on our kids as week 1 of our new family series, Family Matters. Tune in. You don't want to miss that. And you know what? In the meantime, there's some things that are coming up in the next couple days. Scott is going to be meeting with the youth on Zoom tomorrow night at 7 p.m. And then I'll be back Thursday morning with a devotion to share. I encourage you to tune in for that. But in the meantime, what you can do is you can begin to pray for your neighbors and reach out to them. We sent an email out last week that encouraged you to do that, called an outreach called Name, Number, and Need. In other words, what's the name of your neighbors? What's the house number or their phone number? And what's the need that they have in their life? And can you fill that need? At the very least, you can begin to pray for them. You know what? We're going to send that email out again this week, and we encourage when it comes in, take that and look at that, and that's something simple and practical yet powerful all of us can do right now in our own neighborhoods to be the church. Because we all know we're in a season right now that we can't really do church, but we can still be the church. And I encourage you to do that and to reach out to someone else with the love of Christ. The next thing as churches is we are ready to reopen. We've been working on a plan. We've got a plan in place where we can reopen the doors whenever we get the go-ahead from the governor in a safe way, in an effective way. And you'll be hearing more about that in the next few days, in the next week, as we get more clarification from the governor on exactly when we can do what. But we've been planning behind the scenes. We're excited. We're ready. Whenever we get the green light from the authorities, we'll be coming back to you with more information on that, so stay tuned. But listen, church, until then, just know that we love you. We are praying for you. God's peace, God's protection, God's provision. Remember to check us out on Facebook, share our post there, subscribe on YouTube, and just know that we're here for you, church. We love you. We miss you. We're looking forward to the day that we get together, and we believe that'll be soon. God bless you, RCA. We love you.